Kanye West is what happens when Negroes don't read. And we have this now, and now Donald Trump is going to use it and pervert it. Just looking at Scott's Scott's like, whoa, okay. So
it's a Chris Rock reference, by the way. He's all of a sudden now the model spokesperson. He's the token Negro of the Trump administration. This is ridiculous, and no one should be taking Kanye West seriously.
Wow, there's a lot that went racially wrong there. They were making fun of the gentleman on the right, who obviously was not African American. That was like the train on the tracks going off. Marie?
I find it interesting that when liberal celebrities speak out, the right criticizes those celebrities, and then when celebrities on the right speak out, the left criticizes them. I think we are very much playing team sports when it comes to which celebrities we think should be able to speak publicly. So I think as we look at what these celebrities do, we all need to keep that in mind, myself included. I also don't think a lot of the things that Kanye says make a lot of sense from a policy perspective. I give him absolutely the right to be able to speak out. He's a citizen, he's a voter. I don't think a lot of the things he says are accurate. I do agree that issues like prison reform and criminal justice reform are exceedingly important, and they need to be brought up at the highest levels of this government. So if he can do something to get Donald Trump interested in that, more power to him. I'm just not convinced he's actually doing that from a serious perspective, but hey, I'm willing to give him a shot.
Let me ask it a different way, Pete. So when his wife went to the White House, and she's not African American, and got prison reform talked about, why didn't these more, and I'm going to call them liberal media people, not necessarily journalists, when you see them laughing at the incendiary comments like token and so on and so forth, being talked about a black musician? They didn't call Kim Kardashian that.
No, because I don't think she was not a threat to a big part of their voting bloc. Kanye West is not a policy guy. He's he's culturally critiquing the groupthink of his community, the way he sees it, and saying it's okay to be a free thinker. You're not racist, or you're not anti-black, or you're not this if you put on a MAGA hat. I think what he said after Saturday Night Live is one of the most telling things. He said, people tell me to take my hat off, but when I put my hat back on, I put my Superman cape back on. I feel free. They tell me I'm racist, but I'm not. I get to think openly. I don't have to be a Democrat. I don't have to be a liberal. I, as a black man, get to be whoever I am. I'm an individual, not a racial identity first. I'm an American first. That's a huge point if made to the black community in this country, which the Democratic Party has and liberal policies have not been good for a very long time. I think that's the bigger critique that he's making, and that's why they hate him for it. Although I know Tara at CNN, she's a Republican.
Yes, she is.
And she's been a friend of mine.
Liberal.
So I was, but she doesn't like Trump. So
you know.